So I don't know if you saw the article in Politico by the speechwriter for Robert F. Kennedy, and I'm blanking on his name right now, but it was entitled "Why I'm Voting for Trump," and he said it was because both parties are parties of war, and Robert Kennedy was so committed to ending war that he got into a race he knew he could get assassinated in, and he did. So. What do you think of that idea that he's so against war because he says Trump wants to work with Putin, whereas the Democrats are the ones of the Cold War now, and they're ratcheting up, they're beating the drums for war. What did you think of that?
So let me say, first of all, you asked the right person because I happened to be the last person to talk to Bobby Kennedy the night he was shot at the Ambassador Hotel. I was doing an interview with him, and then he went downstairs and and it is absolutely true that Bobby Kennedy had come to understand the dark side of American politics. He come to understand as Attorney General what J. Edgar Hoover was up to, including the plot to destroy Martin Luther King, and he understood the folly of the war policies, particularly Vietnam, and what Johnson had done to his brother's legacy, but that should lead you to vote for Jill Stein, not for Trump. I don't get that one. Why Trump? I mean, Trump's a neo-fascist.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm voting for Jill Stein. I was just wondering what you thought of that, of his idea. No, I'm encouraging people to vote for Jill Stein.
I think the idea that warmongering Democrats are a menace has a long, history. I mean, after all, most of our terrible wars, and certainly in the modern period, were brought about by Democrats. And how can we forget? It was Harry Truman. I sat at the I was there at the Democratic Convention, and it was like after Bernie had his one night, and Bernie wasn't really great on war peace stuff, by the way,
right,
in the primary, But after he had his night, and I give him great credit for raising the economic issues, the class issues that have long been suppressed in our politics. But in terms of, it became a military-industrial complex rally.
Yeah.
I mean, they had every ex-general, every warmonger. They had Leon Panetta, who covered up for torture and everything and lied to us. Who there and gets a standing ovation or something? Hillary Clinton in debate, she keeps putting down Julian Assange, a truth teller, and what is her authority about the Russians somehow? We got red baiting now. We got McCarthyism again with a vengeance. Anybody who gets in the way of the Clintons, man, they got to be working for Putin. They got to be some kind of, foreign agent. And who is she cited as her source? She said all the intelligence agencies. Well, it turns out her source is the guy who coordinates all those intelligence agencies, Clapper. Well, Clapper is the guy who lied to the Senate. He lied to the Senate, and said, no, we don't check everybody's phone call and everything. By the way, there's a story today that AT&T has been doing this with a vengeance, for money, working with the intelligence agencies. So, I think, Hillary Clinton, I'll tell you the real problem with Hillary Clinton, is she has not shown any growth. And by growth, I mean some sense of contradiction, some sense of doubt, some change of position. She's still the Goldwater girl. She's still that whole notion of America is great. Yeah, we make mistakes. Yeah, we invade the wrong country once in a while. Yeah, we torture once in a while. Yeah, we rip off resources once in a while. But that's not who we are. Who we are, is enlightened and wonderful and well-meaning. Yeah, like when we had the California genocide and killed all those Native Americans. That was when we were great then, and we were great when we had a slavery, and we were great when we had a segregated army and navy during World War II. It's garbage reinterpretation. Yeah, America's been great when people in America have gone on strike for unions, when they've become civil rights workers working for civil rights, when they've struggled against U.S. imperialism. Yeah, America's been great. It's been made a much better country because people have resisted, but it wasn't made great by politicians cheering on the inherent greatness of America, the city on the hill garbage. And Hillary Clinton is very given to that. She has no doubt at all, that this is God's nation and the gift to the world, rather than that this is an experiment that has to still prove itself and continuously advance, which is, what Occupy and Black Lives Matter and all these movements are about. She has no sense of it, no appreciation of that. None.
None. I agree with you.